Alright, so through our assembly line project, we want to make sure that we are able to develop a solution for the company Build to Skate and be able to support our solution with some mathematical reasoning. So initially, with the base case, the simulation that was given to us by the company, we want to go through and assess each operator on the assembly line and their utilization, so how long they're busy for over the total time that they're working. And we'll reduce that down and represent it as a percentage, so the time that they are busy. And once you and your group determine how you're going to modify the assembly line process, you're going to need to do this chart over again to show how now each operator is utilizing their time and the percentage of time that they are working. You may have to add in some extra rows to your table if you've added more operators, which is a possibility. In addition to this, we don't want to just present the company with two tables based on what was and what you have changed to. So in addition to this, we need to show them how things have changed. So we're going to do that using a table to compare the base case and the improved method that you're coming up with, and we're going to represent that using our percent change. It's a formula that we've been using, so you're going to utilize that formula with the initial base case and your group's improved process. And again, you're doing that for each operator on your line, so you may need to add more rows here as well. In addition to this, we do want to present the company with more information on their assembly line. Doing that, we're going to use a cost analysis. They've provided us with some information and what they want to achieve. So, they've told us that their hourly rate is $15 per hour. This is their line workers. And their goal is to have each operator reaching 95% utilization. So that means that only 5% of the time they're idle or not working. A typical shift for a line worker, they say, is 8.5 hours. And we want to know, well, the company wants to know, what are they paying their employees for their idle time? So if they want them to be at 95% utilization, how much are they paying them for that 5% time that they're idle? It would be good to show the difference between their base case and what they're paying their employees for their idle time, and then show them the difference to when they get to your improved method. The company is also looking for some information on their costs, so your job will be to research the costs that they have in their company, which will include their hourly rates paying their employees. So your job there is to be able to develop an equation to represent the company's costs, and then to graph the equation for a visual representation. And excuse me, the company also wants you to be able to break that down further and tell them what is the cost of producing one skateboard. So, again, we want to make sure that we are taking into consideration all of this underlying math to the problem, and not just moving through the motions of improving the assembly line. Improving the assembly line is very important to this project, but we do want to make sure that we are supporting our argument and presenting this information to the company so that they can then carry out the solution. So you guys can begin working on your tables.